A long time ago I put the world in danger because of my mistake, but by a miracle I managed to save him temporarily. But the enemy was not evil, he was a victim of the power of darkness. I failed to save him more than once. But now thanks to you company techniques I will be able to save him. With this soul form, I will be able to get inside him.
Despite the risks, I given Ray this chance because she succeeded the first and second time around. But will shall she succeeded in this situation, too?
You can start first.
You have the audacity to leave the first turn to me.
My mom died of a heart condition before, so I can see the symptoms. Rio is sick and may die.
Discard the monster to summon Cyber Dragon Master. And when summoned, I can summon a monster from the graveyard.
Banish a light or dark monster to summon Bestial Magnam Hut from my hand. When summoned, add a dragon to my hand at the end of the turn.
Summon Cyber Dragon 4, and add a cyber card with its effect. Core is considered to be Cyber Dragon. Machine duplication activate by targeting a monster with 500 or less to summon 2 copies from my deck. Watch the power that I get by time travel. Overlay my level 5 Cyber Dragons. Axes summon Cyber Dragon Nova. Axes is not all I got. Show the Circle of Eternal Evolution. Summoning requirement 2 matchings included, Cyber Dragon. Link summon Cyber Dragon Seeger. Nova effect activate to revive Cyber Dragon from my graveyard.
Banish your light monsters. For summon Bestial Drusworm and Bestial Sironier.
In this case, I evolve Nova into Cyber Dragon Infinity. Set 2 cards and end my turn.
Rio starts first, but Zarc has more monsters.
At end of turn I get a dragon. It's my turn. Axis summon Photon Strike Bouncer.
If the opponent activate monster effect, it can negate it and deal 1000 points damage.
Albion the Shrouded Dragon effect activate from my hand to draw a card. Then the effect of the Bestial Rebellion. In exchange for throwing it, I add another Bestial. Tribute a level 6 or more Dark Dragon to summon the Bestial Rebellion. Drusworm effect sends your infinite monster to the graveyard.
Activate Seeger effect to double its points.
Discard Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit to destroy your monster.
Banish my Cyber's Dragons to activate Cybernetic Overflow. Destroy cards on your field for each one.
No benefit, my power is absolute. I am Zarc. Sironier effect send a branded card to my graveyard. Banish the Retribution to return branded beast, which can destroy one of your cards during the main phase. Banish our monsters from the graveyard. To summon Bestial Magnam Hut, Drusworm and Sironier, let the torture party begin. The first attack. And now receive the next attack.
These repeated damages are trying to destroy my heart.
Received more pain from the third attack.
Horrible. He attacks him consecutively to increase the pain.
I feel like I will die at any moment.
Zarc, stop, that is not you.
What is that voice in my head? Summon Bouncer again, meaning that if you activate a monster effect, you will take 1000 damage points. Set 2 cards and end my turn.
You really like to win in the wildest way.
In a time when I was trying to bring smiles with my duel. But the world wanted to see me win, and in the wildest way, so that I am destroying it now.
I get it. Seems I misunderstood you. You are really weak.
What?
I, too, used to think only of winning and violence before. But not because of people's desires. I decided that you are weak because you allow people to control you.
What is happened? Why his words affect me?
Let me show you what a real duelist is.
Then show it to me. Pay half of my life points to activate Soul of the Supreme King. Summon Supreme King Zarc. You can no longer win. Give up now.
If the opponent activates the spell, he will be able to split Zarc into the 4 dragons. Synchro Dragon can negate a spell each turn, so his victory is guaranteed.
Get ready to take a hit that will wipe you out forever.
He's still standing even though he's going to die. Is this the real duelist?
I enter the battle stage directly.
But he doesn't have any monsters.
Cyberload Fusion. Activate to fusion my banished monsters to summon a monster that requirement Cyber Dragon.
Zarc, activate your card.
Banish Soul of the Supreme King 4.
Stop.
Fusion the 3 Cyber Dragons. Progress Cyber and Dragon. I have not finished yet. Limit your removal. Activate to double the attack points of all my machine monsters. Cyber and Dragon Etta.
Impossible, he died. I don't know the condition of Jack or Yugi. If I'm the one who's left, I'll make those punished.
Impossible, he died at this moment.
And you too. I don't know how, but you broke my curse. Did you thought I wouldn't notice?
Ryu is a true duelist. You are just a madman seeking death.
You can beat him, he's just weak.
Weak? Did you forget that I am one of the signers? The Crimson Dragon gave me a few seconds and I'll show you the true power with it.
I no longer earn from this place.
I won't let you escape.
How come you haven't disappeared yet, you lunatic? You are just a tool to destroy the world.
The power of darkness will not manipulate me anymore. Finally, I am fighting for the world.
Now that's the spirit of a true duelist. Attack. Cyber End Dragon.
Glad my end was at the hands of a proud duelist like you.
My last duel was the best.
So in the end what happened didn't affect on you.
Of course, there is no chance of getting rid of me in the first place. In the moment that Rio attacked, I used time reset to free myself.
How do you keep smiling after the terrible things you've done?
Unfortunately, I trust that I am the good person here. Aren't you the original culprit of Zarc case? Not because your father made the technology that brought Zarc to his condition, but because what you did.
Hello, I'm new here and I'm looking for a duel club.
You don't need a club, there's a dueling arena that makes monsters tangible.
You are the one who introduced him to the world of dueling that turned violent.
Stop showing this.
Why we haven't seen my favorite part?
I am an expert, so let me advise you to always follow the audience's wishes to become famous.
But what the crowd wanted later on was violence, and the demon duelist Zarc began. After the destruction you've caused, you're fit to beat Death Collector. But not for this be your fault. You knew you wouldn't defeat Zarc even with his anti-cards, so you divided the world. It's your fault that you were weak.
Enough. I allowed you to say whatever you want, but it is clear that it is not possible to talk to you. With this form, I can directly attack your mind and defeat you without a fight.
I do not advise you, the view is not beautiful inside.
What is this? What are all these horrific scenes?
When Zarc defeated me, he placed the curse of the world enormity on me. The curse forces the person to constantly see the enormity of the world from all times and places. Some atrocities come from good intentions, so to bear the curse you don't have to be a good or bad person, you have to be a person who is ready to understand its cause. And now what, she cannot die while she is like this, and I want to end the suffering. Right? I have this game from ZEL. I already told you you're good fit to beat Death Collector. Hello, Death Collector Ray.